Part 2 of the O.J. Simpson case. Okay, let's get into the actual trial itself. The trial began on the 24th of January, 1995. The attorneys representing O.J. Simpson were literally known as the Dream Team. Robert Kardashian was on his team. The whole link with the Kardashians is so, rogue to me. These are all the names of the people who were on this Dream Team, and the name Dream Team was given for a reason. OJ's defense was largely based on the grounds that the evidence had been mishandled and that many of the police officers on the case were racist. Particularly one officer. His name was Mark Furman, and he's the one that found the glove in OJ's house. Now, around 150 people testified on this case, and I'm not going to be able to go through 150. I'm going to stick more to basically the reason that he wasn't found guilty, and it was the glove. It didn't fit him. There were so many contradicting elements in this case. It's infuriating. But, okay, the gloves didn't fit, and that was a big piece of, defense. Why would the gloves be there if he hadn't worn them? Then who wore them? That must have been the killer. So clearly he's not the killer because he couldn't have worn the gloves. But OJ was actually known to have arthritis in his hands, apparently. And there was a bit of contradicting evidence online, but something about when he took his medication, his hands wouldn't be as swollen, or vice versa. So maybe he did or didn't take his medication to swell his hands so that the gloves wouldn't fit during the trial, but that's hearsay. Also, it's believed that the blood on the gloves could have shrunk them. But yeah, the gloves didn't fit. And that was literally a huge piece of defense. They also basically went on a press tour about how, depressed he was after this murder and stuff like that. They released a statement, basically him saying he was gonna himself, and he wrote letters to his friends and families as if he was going to. One of the jailhouse guards came out with something very interesting during the trial, claimed that he was urging OJ to confess, and OJ yelled out, "I didn't mean to do it." But this was not admissible in court because it was protected by something called clergy penitent privilege. I don't actually know how to say that. Millions and millions of people watched this trial go down. It was probably one of the biggest trials that have literally ever happened. If you think that the Amber Heard trial was big, you have no idea. People claim to have seen him in the house, but then they couldn't give time, so then that didn't really work. There were the people who claimed that they think he picked up illegal substances, which could have led him to commit that crime. If he wasn't guilty, oh my God, I'm losing my voice. Why was he getting rid of things? Why did he have 4 bags? Why did he dispose of things at the airport? That's not a normal thing to do. Why would he be getting rid of a bunch of stuff if he hadn't done it? This is my biggest thing. Why? It's not like it's a common thing to bring a bag to the airport and get rid of it. This was a big case. Started in January, and the jury started deliberating in October. It took the jury under 4 hours to reach a verdict, and they decided that O.J. Simpson was innocent. Innocent. What? I don't know if I'm missing something. I spent a hefty amount of time looking into this case, and it just does not make sense to me. Another element of this that just blows my mind, okay? And I tried to get my dad to explain this to me because he did go to law school and all that, so he gets it. Both Ron and Nicole's families tried suing OJ afterwards for wrongful death, and they won. The families were awarded $33.5 million in damages because the jury found him responsible for the death, but he was still a free man. This was a completely different kind of lawsuit, because I feel like that's kind of yeah, he did do it, but he's not going to jail for it. He just paid $33 million. But that was a whole different thing. The trial and the lawsuit, 2 different things. I got so invested, I forgot to actually continue doing my makeup. So yeah, OJ got to live his life up until, well, a few days ago. And he died at the age of 76 of cancer. And that's not even the end of it. It came out that OJ made his family, like his kids and friends, sign NDAs the days leading up to his death. What is he trying to hide? Was there a deathbed confession? He passed on April 10th, surrounded by his children and grandchildren. You do have to wonder what his children think, if they think he did it or not. Maybe they have like this context that the public don't have. I don't know. That's not even it though. In the wake of his passing, some disturbing allegations have come up, proving once again that OJ was not a good guy. These tweets were released. I'll let you pause and read. A woman came forward saying that he had essayed her and she was basically paid off, silenced. And she wasn't the only woman either. There was somebody else, at least one other girl. And if you think about it, if he did it to those two girls, there could have been a lot more. But that is all alleged. I don't know anything. Don't sue me. Well, he can't sue me because, well, he can't. Yeah, do I think he did it personally? I think that there's a lot of evidence. I just think this is an insane case. Like, the evidence is like, I just don't understand what made the jury think that he didn't do it. Maybe I'm missing some crucial bit of evidence, but that's why they called his team the Dream Team. They literally, like, saved him. I think that if he was a normal member of the public and not some famous guy, that he potentially could have spent the rest of his life in prison. But the glove didn't fit, guys. So I don't know. I literally don't know what to tell you. This is the O.J. Simpson case. I hope that you found it interesting. I certainly did. I had always known about the O.J. Simpson trial, but I actually had no idea what it was about. Honestly, I didn't even really know it was about a murder. But yeah, that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. If you want more true crime videos, check out this playlist. I've got loads of them. Loads. And if you're new here, make sure you follow for more. Let me know what case you want me to cover next, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!